Welcome to Fanatics Live, where we virtually connect you with your favorite stars and athletes right at home. Tonight, we will be meeting with fans, signing autographs, and engaging in live Q&A. Now, let's welcome our host.
Hey guys, and welcome into another episode of Fanatics Live, where we bring your favorite athletes to you right at home. My name is Kelsey Wingert. I'm going to be your guest tonight. We're about to bring in our guest, but first, I do want to let you know that today's show is brought to you by the FanCash Rewards Card by Fanatics. As a FanCash Rewards card holder, you're going to receive benefits and perks, including access to unforgettable experiences with athletes, earn 6% FanCash on every purchase, exclusive deals, offers, and so much more. I know we say this a lot, but I am very excited to bring in tonight's guest because even though he hasn't made his big league debut just yet, if you're a baseball fan, you already know his name. You might know him as a star player from Oregon State, or maybe you know him as the #1 overall pick in 2019, or maybe you know him as being one of the top prospects in all of baseball. Tonight, we are bringing in Adley Rutschman, and the accolades just continue to add up for him. While he was at Oregon State, he helped lead the Beavers to their 3rd ever College World Series title. He won the Golden Spikes Award, which is an award given out to the best college baseball player in the country, and he won the Pac-12 Player of the Year. He was then drafted by the Orioles and broke records with his signing bonus, and all of that hype has translated to the next level, where the switch-hitting catcher, he's known as an all-around player on both sides of the ball. He had a very strong season in 2021 between AA and AAA, finishing with a cool 285 batting average. He had 23 home runs, and tonight, you guys get to ask the questions. So let's go ahead and welcome in Adley Rutschman. Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Doing well. How are you?
Good. How you doing?
Set up behind you. You got those bats? You have to sign all of those bats?
Yeah, we just got done.
Ooh, how's your ham feeling?
It's good. A little cramping going on, but we're good for the most part.
Where do you guys have spring training?
We're in Sarasota, Florida.
Okay, love that for you.
Yeah, just outside of.
Very nice. Well, we have a few fans who are waiting to come on. I would love to ask you a few questions off the top. Like I told you, big fan of yours and really excited to see what you're able to do up there. We talk to you a lot on our podcast. So I would love to ask some questions before we welcome in the guest, if that's okay.
Yeah, sounds great.
So we know it's been a weird off season with the lockout going on. I know minor leagues wasn't affected, but the lockout was a really weird one. Now you're dealing with an injury, and I think everybody just wants to know just how you're feeling, where you're at on that injury timeline, what the preparation has been like with the delayed start to the season for you now.
Yeah, feeling good, staying optimistic, and just getting back into baseball activity, building up. And just looking forward to getting back into games here soon. So, yeah. But feeling good. I appreciate you asking.
And are you just at the facility every day, just getting like rehab work in and stuff? And like you said, just got into that baseball activity?
Yep. And just at the field every day, going about, the business, the work, and just getting into it. So
good. Well, we can't wait to see you back and healthy. And, you've been touted as one of the best top prospects in all of baseball for quite some time. You look at what you did at Oregon State with the College World Series. You look to being drafted #1 overall in 2019. Now we're all expecting to see your major league debut here soon. What do you attribute? How do you remain so grounded with, it seems like you all, and I'm sure you get asked this a lot, but it seems like you constantly have so much pressure and so many expectations on you and so much hype around you, but you still always seem to stay very calm and grounded, and you get done what you know you can do. What do you attribute that to?
I'd say the big two things are perspective and my family. For me, my family, just the way that they help raise me, going to baseball games from a young age, and then I think being able to take that step back and just realize that I'm fortunate to play the game I'm able to play, and that people are rooting for me and want me to succeed. And I think, when you just kind of think about what you want to do, controlling what you can control on a daily basis, and just to realize how fortunate you are, it makes things a lot easier, and makes the game a lot more fun, and kind of gets you back into that kid mentality where you're just playing the game and having fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it's just, you just seem to answer the bell every single time. It's one of my favorite things about just reflecting back on your career so far. And my other favorite thing, when I look at your career, you're a switch hitting catcher. You're great from both sides of the plate. You have a phenomenal glove back there. But you really can do it all on the baseball field. When you look at your skills, what do you take the most pride in?
I don't think it's anything physical. For me, it's all about the mental side of it, and just, like I said, controlling what I can control on a daily basis, that effort, that attitude, that you're able to go about every day with that kind of same mentality, and just competing. I think that's when the mind doesn't want to, is tired, you can always find it in your heart to compete. And I think that's the biggest thing. And I think that that shows on the field, and you can see that with guys. And so I think that's kind of that perspective thing again, just looking back, wanting to make sure that I always give it my best effort.
One thing that I wanted to ask was just about switch hitting. Was that something that like your parents were like, "Hey, buddy, you're swinging it from both sides," or when did you develop that?
Yeah, that was just kind of a fun thing to start off with. When I was in like third or fourth grade, me and my dad would mess around with it during batting practice. And then my freshman year of high school was really when I solidified that as kind of a long-term goal for me. Really right on left, left on right every single time, because I was always a right-handed hitter growing up, and get a couple of ABs left-handed when I could.
Who did you watch? Was it Chipper Jones? Like, who was it that you would see that you were like, "Oh, I want to do that"? Or was there a player?
No, honestly, it was just more about the fun aspect of being able to try and do both, more so than it was about watching anyone else. So just kind of a kid playing, and just wanting to do it all, I guess.
My fiance always says whenever we have kids, he's going to tape their right hands behind their back and force them to be a lefty. And when you look at the organization that you're in, the Orioles, obviously going through a little bit of a rebuilding period right now, but we're starting to see that young talent come up. We saw what Ryan Mountcastle was able to do last year. We saw what Cedric Mullins was able to do last year. What are you looking forward to the most? Because you know the talent that's coming up through that system that we're about to see. What do you look forward to the most with playing with those guys?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think it's that team aspect. Just kind of looking back on college experience, winning a College World Series together. Once you have that feeling, it's something you're always going to strive for. So definitely looking forward to being on a team, and just being able to try and shoot for that common goal of winning a World Series together, winning games together, and just competing with guys that you care about and who have your back, and just that special bond that you have when you're on a team. And also, more so than anything, just the integrity of the guys we have. We have guys with a lot of character, and that speaks volumes to those guys and how they were raised and whatnot. So it definitely makes things a lot more fun when you're able to go through that team process with guys you enjoy being around.
Who do you get the most advice from, especially at spring training when you got everybody there? Who do you go to in the clubhouse?
Ooh, in the clubhouse, I think honestly anyone who's, minor league guys, major league guys, anyone who we can talk to about their experience in baseball. I think everyone has an opportunity and a different mindset that they go about the game of baseball with. So I think just talking to everyone and seeing what they have and how they go about their business, everyone's got a little different way, and I think everyone's got a little piece of information that they can help bestow upon other people to make them better.
I love that answer. Okay, I'm done with my questions. I've interrogated you enough. Now, if you're ready, we are going to start the live meet and greet portion of the show. Our first person is Ryan. He's calling in from Baltimore, Maryland. He said his walk-up song would be the guitar solo from Smoke on the Water by Deep Purple. Never heard it. I think I probably need to Spotify that later. And he said he became a fan of you during the College World Series. So we'll bring in Ryan so he can ask his question.
Hi, Adley. How you doing?
Good, Ryan. How are you?
Good, good. Big fan of yours already. Like Kelsey said, from the College World Series, and really looking forward to seeing you at Camden Yards this year.
I love to hear that. Thank you.
I've got a two-part question for you, so hang with me. First of all, how do you handle pitching staff, especially when you're meeting them for the first time? And second, how do you establish that trust with your pitchers?
That's a great question. For me, kind of that first meeting I have with pitchers is always going to be about what they feel their best stuff is, how they like to pitch, just really just trying to get a good feel for what they're trying to do when they go out on the mound, what they want from me as a catcher, and just kind of those specific points. And just trying to get out of the way as much as I can and let them do their thing. So that's the biggest thing. And then from that trust standpoint, that's a good question. I think once you kind of have established what they like to do and just working on that relationship piece, I think just trying to make sure that they know you care about how they perform, that you're going to put out your best effort, no matter how you're doing at the plate that day, no matter what's going on with you mentally at the time, just knowing that you're giving them your full effort, your full support, and that you want the best for them out there. I think that's where really that trust comes in. So if you can find that, it's definitely something special. So thank you for asking it.
When you do come up to join the Orioles, crossing my fingers, hopefully that'll be May or around that time. Is there a particular number that you want to wear, and could you tell us what the significance of that number might be?
Yeah, so I've worn 35 throughout, throughout my college and most of the minor leagues. So, I mean, I don't really get to decide, but hopefully we'll see if we can wear 35 all the way through. And that's just something that they gave me in college and said, here's your number. And I just kind of have stuck with it. But my grandpa wore, just a little side note, my grandpa wore 32 when he was in college. And so that was kind of my number growing up when he was, when he was playing. So I tried to kind of emulate after him. But 35 has been my number for the most part.
I love that question.
Yeah.
So 32 or 35 is the goal?
35 is kind of, I'm trying to pave my own way, I guess.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. That was a great question, Ryan. I love that.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Go ahead, Kelsey.
I was going to ask where you're going to put the baseball. You got a spot for it already?
Absolutely. It's going above the mantle, right in the TV room, so everybody can see it.
Better keep an eye on that. You have the ball to sign, Adley?
I do. I got it right here. So there we go.
Great. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great season.
All right. Right there.
All right.
Awesome.
Thank you so much, Ryan.
Thanks, Ashley.
Yeah.
Get the mantle cleared. Okay, now we will bring in our second meet and greet fan, and that is Jason. He is a FanCash Rewards card holder. He's calling in from Colorado Springs. Lucky Jason. And he said his walk-up song would be Walk by Pantera. So here's Jason for his question.
Adley, thanks for coming. And as a baseball fan, this is what we live for. So.
Absolutely, appreciate you being on.
My question's already partially been answered, but I was wondering with the shortened spring training, how is that going to affect opening day and maybe beyond performance? Is that going to have an effect?
Yeah, well, fortunately for me, just not being on the 40-man, I was able to come in earlier and not be affected by the shortened spring training as much. Besides for the games not being as much, so yeah, definitely have a little impact. But I'm just looking forward to seeing what's ahead because it's kind of unknown at this point.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm assuming the baseball for you, Jason, is going in that case back there.
It is actually.
Who else is in the case?
Oh, we got some Shohei Ohtani and some Pete Rose and
Oh my God.
And Griffey Jr.
Put him right next to Shohei Ohtani, right where yes.
There you go.
No, that's good company for sure.
I'm in the market for an autograph card to go with the ball, so I might have one of those in there too down the road. So
awesome. Oh.
Yeah.
Quite the
I look forward to seeing you on the field, and thanks again for doing this. This is really cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jason. Okay. So that was our meet and greet portion, but it's 2022, so we got to bring in social media, right? So we gave the social media followers a turn to ask some of the questions. They submitted it on our Instagram story, so make sure that you guys are following us at Fanatics on Instagram if you want to submit your best questions, and there's a chance it'll be featured on air like these are about to be. So our first social media question, you're going to love this one. It's from Jackson and Sawyer.
Hi, my name is Jackson. I'm from Mount Airy, Maryland. My name's Sawyer.
And their godfather is a FanChats rewards card holder.
How old were you when you first started playing baseball? Let's go O's!
Oh, that's adorable. So I guess I was 4 or 5 years old when I first started playing. Little T-ball league.
How many sports did you play growing up?
I played 3 sports. I was football in the fall, basketball in the winter, and baseball in the spring, summer. So.
That's an athlete right there. Did you play all those sports through high school?
I stopped playing basketball my freshman year of high school. Okay. Joined a rec league basketball league with all the football guys. So we had fun with that. But yeah, played football and baseball throughout high school.
Were you pretty good at football?
I'd say I was pretty good.
Like, could you have played in college if you wanted to play football in college?
I'd say probably like maybe D2, maybe D3, maybe D2. But if I was to kick in college, I'd kick.
Wait, yeah. I totally forgot about that. We posted a video of that on our Twitter. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. Okay. Our next social media question, I'm going to read it to you. They submitted it, I believe, on Twitter, and it's from Jen. And she asked, what is the biggest adjustment you've had to make from college to the pros?
Yeah, so I'd say for sure the schedule, and that's just kind of being like college, you got 3 games a week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, maybe a game on Tuesday. But now in pro ball, games 6-7 days a week. Just trying to get your body ready to play every single day, and not having, I guess, schoolwork to do. So you're just, you're getting your body ready to play mentally, physically, and it's, just a little more taxing. So trying to get ready.
Awesome. My favorite part of the show is about to come up. That's the rapid fire question. But first, we are going to take a short break to hear from tonight's sponsor.
Introducing the FanCash Rewards Credit Card by Fanatics. Earn 6% FanCash when you shop with your card on Fanatics.com with exclusive cardholder perks and 6-month special financing on purchases of $150 or more. Text now to apply or go to Fanatics.com.
So again, tonight's show is brought to you by the FanCash Rewards Card by Fanatics. For more information on exclusive perks and benefits of being a card holder, head on over to Fanatics.com or text fan events to 94323 to apply now. All right, Adley, get back in here. Oh, you're stretching it out. Yeah, get ready.
Yeah, trying to.
This is the rapid fire part of the show. The only rules is you can't think. Got it?
Okay.
You just got to answer first thing comes to your head. We stretched out? We good?
Yep.
Okay. Gum or sunflower seeds?
Gum.
What flavor?
Spearmint.
Are we double bubble in the dugout, or are we bringing our own spearmint gum?
I was going, if I brought my own gum, spearmint. In the dugout, sugar-free gum.
Oh, okay. Loses flavor fast. Favorite player growing up?
Yep. Favorite player growing up? Yeah. Albert Pujols.
Oh, are you excited about him signing back with the Cardinals for his farewell tour?
Yeah, that is very cool.
Did you see his entrance at the spring training game?
No, I have not.
You need to find that on Twitter. He came out at right field and took a lap around the whole stadium when he was introduced in the lineup. Anyway,
he ran around. Okay, never mind. Next thing. Right.
If you can play any other position, what would it be?
Pitcher.
Oh, I was not expecting that.
Shortstop.
Away stadium you're most excited to play in once you reach the big leagues?
Seattle.
Wow. Okay.
That's
Dream.
just hometown.
Oh, yeah. Wait, really?
Yeah. Well, closest to hometown.
How far is it?
4-hour drive.
Oh. Your dream jersey swap.
Mike Trout.
Yeah. Favorite thing about Oregon? I had to ask this because I went on your Instagram and you love the state of Oregon. Why are you laughing at me?
Did you hear my answer? I thought it was a big word.
What was it?
Topography.
What?
It's like the landscape, nature.
Oh, say the word again.
Topography.
Oh, geography.
No, topography. It's like I'm gonna have to look this up to make sure. I heard this word, but yeah. So I hope it's a word.
I didn't even know Oregon had beaches until I looked on your Instagram.
Oh no, I post about it all the time.
It looks beautiful.
Yes, it's gorgeous. I'm completely biased towards it, but I think it's the best thing ever.
Like your Instagram alone makes me want to go visit Oregon because of how many things that you get to do there that I did not realize. It looks stunning.
Great. It's unbelievable.
If you could get anybody's autograph, who would it be?
Mickey Mantle.
Okay. Would you rather have a 40 home run season or a season hitting above 320?
320.
Favorite family activity?
Beach.
I should have known. Okay. And we know that this free agency signing period has just been insane. Was there a signing that just left you speechless or made your jaw drop?
Honestly, not really. No.
Oh, there were so many good ones.
Well, yeah, but I don't know. Speechless is a big term. So.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, do you see what they put at the bottom of the screen?
Yeah, there we go. See, we got someone supportive. Yeah.
The arrangement of the natural and artificial physical features of an area. Thank you guys so much for that clarification.
Did you have an answer to that question?
The what?
The signing one.
Oh, well, I mean, I covered the Braves for 5 years. So Freddie leaving and Matt Olson signing over here, and the extension was what kind of took over the state of Georgia for a little bit. And then they lost Matt Ryan 2 days later. So all of Georgia is in mourning right now. But I think Matt Olson is going to be freaking phenomenal at Truist. The power he's going to have there is going to be insane. There wasn't one that stuck out to you?
Nope.
Okay, we'll accept that. Okay, well, that wraps up the rapid fire, although I interjected a lot, so it wasn't necessarily rapid fire, but that's going to end tonight's broadcast. And we cannot thank you enough for your time. I know how crazy spring training is, especially when you're dealing with an injury, all the extra work you're having to put in to come back from that. Please know how much we are rooting for you and for your health, and how excited we all are to see you back out there doing what you do best. And I would love to give you the floor if there's anything you want to say to the fans who called in, anybody watching, just any of your O's fans.
Yeah, just I'd say thank you for your support. Thanks for coming on, and I just appreciate everything you guys do. So it's been fun, and just always appreciate the time. So thank you.
Well, thank you so much, Adley. I hope you have a good rest of your night and get in a good dinner. And I hope that you guys had as much fun watching as I did hosting. It is so great to hear from Adley. So great to get to know him a little bit more. This is a guy who you are going to be seeing a lot in the coming years. And we want to wish him the best of luck, hopefully, in this upcoming season. So stay tuned as we get more shows scheduled, and be sure to follow us on social media at Fanatics to be able to submit your best questions to our next guest, and visit fanatics.com/live to view any upcoming appearances and watch previous broadcasts. Have a great night, everybody. Stay safe, and we will see you next time.